Hot stuff, Chadwick. Thanks much. It's time for our property management expert series with Island Realty. Today, Alex or Sandy Stone III, along with Alexander Alex Stone IV, are here to talk to us about the 38-year history of their family-owned and operated vacation rental and property management company, Island Realty, sharing memories of how the business has grown over the years. And 38 years. I mean, that's a long time to be in the same business. And we were talking, you got a lot of family members involved with it right now. Let's start at the beginning. Can you tell me about the Island Realty in its early days?
It had roots in the beach company, J.C. Long. One of their sales associates branched off and handled J.C.'s vacation rental properties. He didn't want to be in that business. Later he broke off and did his own company. That company was sold to a couple back in the 70s. They got asked to be down at Wild Dunes to run the sales office, and my father got involved with what then was renamed as Island Realty. So I think that was 76, 77, somewhere in that area.
So we're going on 40 years.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's very, very close. How was it like growing up with the company involved with the family?
It was easy.
Living on the island, yeah.
Yes, we were living. We are still living the dream in paradise. Yeah, it has its ups and its downs. You get some calls at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you respond. You take care of people.
That's part of the business. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, when did both of you officially start working with the business?
I think it was when I was about 14 years old. I can remember vividly riding my bicycle to the laundry room to help out, and that's kind of where I started. And ever since then, it's just been constant.
Cleaning pools and everything.
Absolutely. Do a little bit of everything.
Sandy, how about yourself?
I got going in 78, kind of the same thing. Started in maintenance, housekeeping, did whatever it took, just helping out.
And when did you take over the ownership of Island Realty?
Officially 1993. We incorporated. My brother-in-law and sister and my wife and I owned the company, and then my brother-in-law and sister backed out in 2000, and my wife and I took over. Been running it nonstop since then. When
you and your wife took over, were there any major changes that took place, or any big changes that took place?
Not really. It was no.
Yeah,
thank goodness.
Just a good transition.
Yeah.
Now, you guys used to be into sales as well, but now you're into strictly property management. And when you look at both the temporary or summer rentals along with the full-time rentals, you're looking at close to 600 properties. Now, what was the big difference when you dissolved the sales and went just to property management?
Lots of things changed. In theory, the workload was supposed to lessen, but it actually increased because we continue to grow. We're still in a growth mode, and that's why I brought in my son Alex and my younger son Eric and his fiance Stephanie. So there are, what, 4.5 of us.
Wow, that's great. Alex, the most memorable moment since you've been in Island Realty, and then Sandy, we're going to get with you about your most memorable.
Well, I'd have to say it's been a wild ride. Starting off, I remember when I was a young man, everything was on paper and books, old school, and now we're gone to the internet, and then from there, we're going to mobile. So there's been a huge technology shift, and one of the most memorable moments, or multiple of them, is every time we go on vacation, no matter where you are in the U.S. or in the world, you always seem to run into somebody from Charleston. It's really
cool.
Cool. Yep, yeah. Always a connection there.
And they know the name.
And they know the name,
Absolutely.
So it's a great thing.
Absolutely. Sandy?
Oh, I think what Alec was talking about when he was talking about going on vacation, we start to critique other companies when we're on vacation for how do they do things. And it's
just
always
like us
interesting.
Critiquing television broadcasting.
Oh my goodness, you have to be, yeah. So it's been a lot of fun and a great ride. And to Alex's point, boy, the young kids and all of the technology they bring, I kind of feel like I have to kind of get out of the way for some of these kids and the energy they bring.
Well, that's why we got the young folks here to help us
Yes,
out.
sir.
That's for sure. Island Realty post Hurricane Hugo, and I tell you what, it's really the first building you see coming over the connector on the Isle of Palms. Of course, they got the greatest property management. You see their signs all over the place. Make sure you give them a call, guys. I need you to come back next week because we only got about halfway through the questions.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I'm going to ask you
that's
some
fine.
more. Thanks for being here, both.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tom.
thank you, Tom.
We've got more coming up in just a moment, so stay with us. It's good. Yeah, we got through.